It's time now for the Perry Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, September 28, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning here. Back to work, back to school. Here are your news and eyes here at touch at 7 o'clock on this Monday morning here. Is Russian President Vladimir V. Putin is set to give a highly anticipated speech at the United Nations General Assembly on Monday as relations with the West have fallen to the worst since the end of the Cold War. Pope Francis said on Monday government officials have a human right to refuse to discharge duties such as issuing a marriage license to homosexuals if they feel it violates their conscience. Rail that Shell PLC will halt exploration in the U.S. Arctic after $7 billion is spent with a well off Alaska that failed to find any meaningful quantities of oil or natural gas. The first supermoon total lunar eclipse in more than 3 decades at this point, with the moon-thrilled skywatchers around the world, is the past frontier of shadow. The pledges that countries are making to battle climate change would still allow the world to heat up by more than 6 degrees Fahrenheit. A new analysis shows a level that scientists say is likely to produce catastrophes ranging from food shortages. Kabul, Afghanistan. Taliban fighters have launched their second assault this year on Kunduz, an important provincial capital in northern Afghanistan, this time entering the city and raising their flag in at least one neighborhood, officials said. Even before Sunday's electoral setback, the Catalan president has ruptured his party in his bid to succeed from Spain. Yesterday, voters in the region narrowly rejected his plan to build an independent state and left him needing a deal with the entire. On Sunday morning, as China's President Xi Jinping prepared to share thoughts on the women's equality at UN meeting on gender, Hillary Clinton after on taking the day's events. Russian President Vladimir Putin and his Iranian counterpart Hassan Rouhani have told U.S. media outlets about Syrian President Bashar al-Assad must remain in power to fight terrorism. Jeremy Corbyn, the UK Labour Party's most left-wing leader for decades, has brought on board a wealth of world-famous economists after boost his credentials. A Seattle duck boat that swerved in an oncoming charter bus last week, killing 5 people and injured dozens in and out of an accident repair that was recommended for at least some of the amphibious vehicles in 2013, federal investigators said. A 19-year-old Penn State University student was killed in 6 others. Students injured in a Gibsonian women were injured Sunday afternoon in 6 others. Students were injured in one car accident on the Pennsylvania Turnpike in Chester County. Washington is a major shift immigration patterns for the next 50 years. Agents will have surged past Hispanics to become the largest group of immigrants cited to the United States, according to estimates in a new immigration study. Comcast Corporation is making its biggest overseas investment as the largest U.S. cable operator since international growth after being signed in bid to acquire the second largest operator, Time Warner Cable Incorporated. Washington, we knew who about the deception, but they did they know, and then who directed it as those are the questions that the state and federal investigation went into as a plunge into the emission scandal at Volkswagen that has cost the chief. London, Vodafone Group, the world's second largest mobile phone company, has ended talks with John Malone's international cable operator, Liberty Global, regarding an asset swap. New York investors like clarity. Washington has been serving up a lot of it. The Federal Reserve has kept everyone guessing when it will start raising interest rates. As we take a look at the stock market report here, the Dow will start today 16.3, 14.67, up 113.35 points. S&P 500 start today 1931.34, and Nasdaq 4,066.50 to start off the Monday here. The scientific community of a speculation overdrive ahead of a scheduled Monday announcement. That's the major science findings related to Mars. New Delhi. India launched its first space research observatory and several U.S. satellites on Monday, part of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's drive to spread his country's influence and committed to $300 billion global space industry. The ancient shipwreck revealed the mysterious anti-confer mechanism which the world's first analog computer predicted eclipse along with astronomical events dated back to at least 200 BC. Paris, French drug manufacturer called the European Commission had included key cholesterol in Parliament to treatment of so-called bad cholesterol, low-density lipoprotein cholesterol inserted in patients with hypercholesterolemia. Packages tobacco with delay packs produced in the likelihood smokers seeking to obtain cigarettes according to a recent study. A new study finds that cancer drug Nevermab extends the lives of some patients with advanced lung cancer for several months. Copenhagen shares of Nova Nordisk gross as much as 5% on Monday after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved the diabetes drug tracemia along with a Danish drug maker to prepare its largest ever drug launch. Here's Channel News Time, 7:05. Time for a sports report here. Yesterday, the New England Patriots scored a 3-0 season on a 51-17 impressive victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars at Gillette Stadium, while the Boston Red Sox wrap up the final homestand of the season with a 2-0 victory over the Baltimore Orioles at Fenway Park. Here, tonight, the Red Sox will be taking on the New York Yankees in New York, while the New York Mets girls varsity soccer team will be taking on the Bills Bucks at Robert S. Field tonight at 6:30 p.m. Go Lancers! Patriots rout while Kirsten Flake rests on the rest of the AFC. Detroit, Darius Slay lost 2 battles. They might have cost the Detroit Lions war. The talented quarterback had a great position to pair deep pass to see Denver Broncos weak receivers. The Bears, Thomas, and Mariners, Denver's conduct. The Nationals have the same run differential 6-1 as the Dodgers are virtually the same as it comes. It's widely assumed that Joe Maddon's had a tremendous job that Don Mattingly does enough to keep his job. Utah quarterback Miss Wilson will look to the pass during the second half of the NCAA college football game against Oregon on Saturday. Here, Channel News Time is now 7:06. Time for a Trevor report here on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school here. And let's start you off out in the Ocean State here, where it is a smooth sound commute in the Ocean State, except for a few slow spots on Route 130, the westbound side of the Newport Bridge, a little slow here. 95 on the northbound side, it is so from Route 123 at Attleboro all the way out to Sheridan due to an accident on 95 northbound around Route 495 in Foxborough, another accident on 95 northbound around Route 140 in Foxborough, and another accident around 95 southbound in Sheridan. So expect some delays around that area of Route 95 from Attleboro all the way out to Sheridan here. Southbound side slow from Sheridan to Foxborough here. 295 on the northbound side, it is so before Route 95 in Attleboro here. 24 on the northbound side, so from 106 in West Bridgewater all the way out to Route 120 to Canton here. 95 on the northbound side, so from Deposit Street and Norwood out to Canton here. 120 to the southbound side, so from Route 37 to the Braintree Split. Route 3 to the northbound side, so from 228 Rockland all the way out to Union Street in Braintree here. 120 to the northbound side is slow from 28 in Randolph all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. Southeast Express on the northbound side, it is slow from the Braintree Split all the way out to the Dorchester here. Mass back on the eastbound side, it is slow from Westboro all the way out to the Austin Brighton tolls here. Mass back on the westbound side, it's slow for the Logan Airport around the 10 Williams Tunnel here. 146 on the northbound side is slow for the Sutton Stretch. 290 on the eastbound side is slow for 122A all the way out to Route 9 in Worcester here. 93 on the southbound side is slow from 213 all the way out to Missouri. Then the hit brakes again from Andover all the way out to the Zankin Bridge here. Route 1 to the southbound side, so from Route 68 in Revere all the way out to Route 93 in Charlestown here. 120 to the southbound side, so from Route 95 in Peabody all the way out to Route 2 in Lexington here. Route 2 in the westbound side, so Route 4 225 to Route 120 in Lexington here. Route 2 to the eastbound side, and it's so from Route 68 in Belleville all the way out to the Fresh Pond Parkway in Cambridge here. We got an accident on 120 southbound side before Route 38 in Reading here. 495 to the southbound side, slow from 125 in April all the way up to Route 97 here, and 495 southbound to Little Star, Route 93 in Andover here, and then hit brakes again from Westford all the way up to Route 2 in Littleton here. Route 2 in the eastbound side, so from Route 190 in Leominster all the way at the Harvard. 495 at the southbound side, we have an accident after Route 2 in Harvard, so expect some delays here. Up in New Hampshire here, 93 to the southbound side here. 93 of the southbound side here is stop and go from Route 28 at Londonderry all the way up to Route 111 at Wyndham. Every turnpike on the northbound side, a little slow after the Manchester Boston Regional Road here, after the airport here. And up on the main turnpike, it's looking good from York all the way up in Gardner here. Alright, look at that MBTA alert. See you on this Monday morning here. Semi-line Nestle Fox experienced minor delays. Semi-line Nestle to detour due to cruise ship omitted 88 Falcon Pier as connect to Northern Avenue here. And red line, Braintree Branch makes clear moderate no problem delays between North Quincy and JFK UMass on Monday due to early winter resiliency. On the conveyor rail, Havel line, train 9210. 9:05 a.m. from Havel, delayed weekdays 10 to 20 minutes and Andover Rail, Friday, October 23rd. New Wayport Rockport line, train 102.6 a.m. from Rockport, delayed today 10 to 50 minutes today due to mechanical problem. Mid Rockport here. And on the ferries, all human and all ferry trips will be routed due to schedule log on bridge construction at 3 to 8 minutes of travel time. Peter Chell News Time is out 7:10. Time out. Weather reporting. Let's take a look at hazard weather outlook. Day 1 today tonight. Hazard weather not expected in time. Here. And day 2 for 7, Tuesday for Sunday. Tuesday night into Friday night. Persistent northeast winds for the period with the potential gust of 40 miles an hour. Consider fully leaf trees. There is possibility for wind damage. That tree limbs and power lines. Forks mostly easterly across the east and southeast coastal plain of Massachusetts. And renowned moderate governance and localized every rate as possible, leading to flooded impacts. There is potential for rainfall amounts towards the 4 inches low covenants. Here. Hey, 7-day forecast goes like this. Here. Friday day, slight chance of showers between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Benchmark for 9 a.m. was Hudson skies about 78 degrees. Cloud wind becoming Sapphire Friday, not possible in the morning. Chance ratio 20%. Tonight, chance of showers may after 3 a.m. Benchmark of 1 a.m. was most clouds go about 64 degrees. Light south wind, chance ratio 30%. Tuesday, thunderstorms benchmark for 10 a.m. I was most clouds go about 79 degrees. South for about 3 to 6 miles, but chance ratio 40%. New rain for about 3 less than 7 minutes. Check to have possible thunderstorms here. Tonight, chance of showers and thunderstorms and showers like possibly a thunderstorm after 10 p.m. Clouds got low end. 62 degrees, light south wind, chance patient 30%, new rain for miles between the half and 3/4 inches possible. Wednesday, showers likely possibly a thunderstorm. Some storms produce every rainfall. Clouds got about 68 degrees, north for about 6 to 10 miles by chance patient 70%. Wednesday, showers likely made before 9 p.m. Clouds got low at 49 degrees, chance patient 6%. Thursday, chance of showers with most clouds got about 59 to about 48 degrees, chance patient 30%. Friday, chance of showers after 3 p.m. Most clouds got about 59 to about 49 degrees, chance patient 35%. Saturday, chance of showers, most clouds got about 62, about 51 degrees, chance patient 40%. And for Sunday, chance of showers, most parts of got about 64 degrees, chance patient 30%. Not temperature at 7:12 a.m. Sunday at 47 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 93%. And that is going to be for the Peter Chell. More news on this. Monday morning, September 28th, 2015. Peter, have a good morning, a good Monday to here. Have a good day.